Okay, we're back. We're back where we left off. It's been a couple of days since I did this last. Would you believe that I actually waited so long because I thought, oh, I'm not scared. I'm not scared enough to do this, so it won't be any fun. But now that I'm in here, in the dark, all alone, I actually am quite afraid again, suddenly, so this is good? By some definition. So I was worried, like, we put in a new couch in the room where I record these, and we shuffled around the furniture. Like in the past, the desk that I was sitting at was in the center of the room. I had the door to my back. I was facing a window, so it felt like I had a lot more behind me. Now I'm in a corner with the window behind me. I can see the door, kind of. I mean, it's pitch black in here. But it feels a little more secure, but now that I'm doing this in the dark again, yeah, I'm feeling pretty freaked out. Cool, this is very... Oh, fuck. Uh-huh. Cool. So, what I was gonna say is that this is very Silent Hill 3 with the abandoned train station. It's always like... Oh, God. I thought something touched my shoulder. It was just the microphone cord. This is going great. It's always freaky and uncanny being in like these places where you know tons of people normally should be, but you're here all alone. The Silent Hill games are great for that. Okay. What is this? Jesus, that was loud. Alright. Did that open? Not that. Hold on, let me... Oh, hey, I have a gun that actually works. When it said damaged, I just assumed, you know, that I couldn't use it for anything. Can I block with it? Nah, when you're holding a gun you can't block, you can just aim down the sights, I guess. It's good to know. Oh, alright. Can't see inside. Who's conducting the train? Nothing good. Oh, we got a note. I don't want to go. I just want to stay on this train. I want to stay in the dark where no one can see me. Yeah, relatable. I mean, minus the dark part. I don't want that. Ah, what? What? Is there something on top of the train? Ah, fuck. God, I'm still looking over my shoulder just as much as I did the last time. Moving the room around has not helped. Oh, alright. Oh, God. I meant to look up what in vivo meant before the next time I did this, but I didn't get around to it. I assume it's something like, what, exposure therapy or something? If that shit works, then I better be fully cured after this. It's been a long time since anything happened. Really nervous. Oh, hey. Alright, another save point. Guess that's good. Is there more out here? I didn't really look around. Anything? Ooh, a note. I want to make a decision. I want control back in my life. I want to matter. Everybody just makes choices for me. Maybe I'll find some place where I can be happy. Someplace dark without people to remind me how ugly I am. Damn. Is that like notes from me? Is this all in my head or something? Is this like the movie Identity? I don't know if anybody even remembers that. It was kind of throwaway, oh god, John Cusack movie where he's with these other strangers in a motel in the rain, and somebody's a killer, and then it turns out that there's no motel and there's no John Cusack. It's all just personalities inside the mind of a serial killer or something. And doctors are doing some science-y thing where they make all of his personalities meet each other and fight it out to find out who the killer is or whatever. So maybe this is like a mental therapy train station in my mind. There's like nothing in here, huh? Okay. Is there anything I can do with any of this? Pointless room. Alright, let's see here. Oh. We've got stuff. Okay. Image, the dream. This whole station's just broken. Lines are run backwards, access panels are hard to get to, and sometimes the power just cuts. Since this is considered a bad part of town, no funding for this station was minimal, and most of the construction was done by local residents. Really? To top it off, the last maintenance guy messed up everything. He told me when he left to keep every light on, and to either redirect or send off any trains that arrived. I've made several attempts to fix the electrical problems, but it's so bad I don't think I'm getting anywhere. Whoops. So I'm leaving this job. This job just isn't worth the hassle. Cool. Ooh, donuts and a key. And we got another note. If the power goes out on the tracks, you have to reboot the whole system. In order to do that, go to each section and turn off the breaker boxes, then come back here and restart the system. I've barely been able to keep the power on, so that's about all the advice besides quitting I can give. Well, quitting's not an option. I gotta save that dog. Alright, well, I gotta go find those breaker boxes, I guess. The fuck is that? Something's gonna attack me. It's been so long. Something's totally gonna happen. Yeah, I thought I saw something. So, breaker boxes. Okay. I have the key now, so that's good. Yep, there we go. God, something's totally gonna attack me here. This is such a big open area. I fucking hate this. I'm so tense right now. Ugh. Ugh. Right. Ugh, Raytac, I wish you were here now. So I wouldn't be here all alone. Oh god, I thought that was a spindly thing just standing there, but it was just a stain on the wall. That reminds me, the fuck? For Christmas, I gave one of my partners, Brian, somebody changed a baby into blood. I gave one of my partners, Brian, a book, like one of the few books that's actually scared me while I was reading it, called Last Days by Adam Neville. He's the guy who wrote The Ritual, which was that really good Netflix movie with the guys in the woods. But it's like about a cult, and the way the story is set up is really cool, where like it follows... Ooh, is that bullet? It follows a documentary crew who's like doing a story about the cult, this former cult. And the way the story is set up is like really neat, where as they go through their investigation, they go to the site of like all these places where scary things happen, and they talk to survivors. And then afterwards, they like tour the place to get like the footage. And so first you hear the survivor's story of like what happened there, and you're all freaked out. And then you have to follow the two main characters, the two documentarians, as they go into this place alone at night. Scary shit happens, and I love it so much. Hold on, I'll get back to that. I don't know what to do. I'm not happy. I'm so ugly. And everyone treats me like I'm not even real. They're so pretty and perfect, and they all have friends. But I'm just here. Hey, we've all been there, man. But so what reminded me of that was that the monsters in the story, they come into any place where there's no light. And so like you just gotta keep the lights on in your house at all times if they turn their attention to you. But they first manifest as like stains on the wall. And then over time the stains look more and more like humanoid. Until they're finally able to like come through this weird stain portal. And they're so fucking scary. So like, ugh. There'll be scenes where some of the characters who are afflicted, they'll be like in well-lit rooms in their house, but the power's gone out in other rooms, so you can hear the things like scratching at the door. And yeah, I think the problem was I read that on a Kindle in the dark by myself, so I was checking every corner a lot like I'm doing now. As far as monsters go, they were really scary because they were like weird, broken-looking people, like almost skeletal and starving and just hideous. I don't want to spoil what they are or like where they came from, but it's so fucking scary. Could not recommend that enough. Anyway, I wish I hadn't reminded myself of that while I'm sitting here alone in the dark, glancing at the walls every now and then. Although, honestly, not a lot has happened in a while. Alright, so, first breaker. Oh, God. I want to turn it back on. Ah! What the fuck? They're coming through the walls. They're coming through the walls. They're coming through the walls just like I described. Oh, I fucking hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. It was a slow day when it happened. I don't know, I can't read that. Slow day when it happened, only 2 trains even stopped here and I didn't see her until it was too late. I heard her sobbing as she walked down the tracks. I wanted to run and save her, but I could hear the train. Oh god. Please go away. Ha. Okay. Fuck, come on. God damn it. I wanted to run and save her, but I could hear the train. I just waited and listened. She must have regretted it at the last moment because I heard her scream. I can't stop her. She passes through the walls. All I can do is wait and listen. Oh god. Oh no. Fuck me. Super glad we got a good look at that thing at the end there. Fuck. Oh man. Why does it have to come through walls? It's even scarier because I... Why am I talking about this? I hate this. So yeah, those notes are from her, obviously. That's really sad, but also I'm so scared right now. Yeah, no, so one of my big fears is like alien abduction. Always has been. And yeah, that's like one of the things that like the stories always include is that they can like come through walls, so I'm not loving this. God damn it. I hate this shit. And the thing is, like, Sam even offered to, like, stay in the room with me while I was recording this, but I was like, oh, you can't do that because it won't be authentic. I've got to be alone in the dark because that's, you know, that's the whole point. And I'm really fucking regretting that right now. I think, you know, I think we got a plan of attack. We know what we need to do. We know what to expect. We know that she can't be killed. I'm just gonna go ahead and call that a kind of victory. I'm gonna stop it there, and we'll try this again next time when I work up the courage. So, bye.